Teachers of Reddit, what student will you never forget? Big Mike. I'm a HS science teacher in an affluent suburb. We get this transfer kid in who is about 6'8", 350, long thin Hulk Hogan mullet, not bald toe, and big glasses. Mike hailed from the hollers of Kentucky, thick southern accent, and was the most quotable kid I ever met. I hate books, mister. XXXXX, they piss me off. My grandma made me sleep on the porch because she cooked some veggies and I told her, dang it woman, where's the meat? I ain't never seen a pencil like this. Can I keep this and show my dad? Talking about a regular mechanical pencil, they threw me out of Golden Corral because I ate 8 of them steaks they had. I was pissed. Next time I'm trying for 9. And we were supposed to have a fire drill at like 1:55 or some odd time. At 1:57 he went ahead and pulled it, honest to God, thinking he would help out whoever forgot. Last one killed me. I too eat at least 8 steaks before being thrown out of Golden Corral. I had a 7th grader that was the biggest, happiest doofus. He actually was pretty intelligent, but he was such an open book, and didn't put much effort into school, that he came across as a bit of a fool. Other teachers treated him like a nuisance, because he definitely was a distraction to other kids. He didn't try to be disruptive, he just was. But he lit up the room with positive energy and was genuinely happy to enjoy every moment of being alive. I didn't understand how his prior teachers were annoyed by him, because he genuinely was a ray of sunshine and he made everyone a little happier by being in his presence. He was always smiling, always entertained by life, and it was contagious. Kind of like a human golden retriever. I helped him learn how to set school-related goals for himself and take more of an interest in the things we studied, and he was so proud of earning his first A in my class. The reason I will never forget him is because I wasn't yet a mother when I taught him, and I decided then that if I ever have kids, I hope they will be as happy as Oscar is. I would try to encourage their sense of wonder and fun, above all else. I swore you were talking about me until you said he got an A in my class. Oddly enough, I know a golden retriever named Oscar. Not a teacher, but in my 5th grade math class, when my teacher called my name on the first day of school, she paused, lowered her glasses and asked, "Are you my uncle's name's son?" I said no. And she gave a huge sigh of relief and said, "Oh, thank God." This was over 20 years after she had my uncle as a student. I told my dad about that later that day and he laughed and said my uncle was quite a terror in elementary school. Off topic a bit, but I went to the same grade school as my uncle did. He was 17 when I was born. I got my notice that my 3rd grade teacher would be Mrs. B. My uncle had her and convinced me she was mean and beat the students so much that she was called B the Beater. I was terrified. She was the sweetest teacher ever. And of course 8-year-old me told her what my uncle said and she laughed. Full name edited to protect others. One of my students told me as a child she wanted to grow up to be a strawberry and then cried when she realized she couldn't because she was a human being. Very sweet girl. A good mate of mine had the following interaction with his daughter while I was chilling in his house. "Daughter, when I grow up, can I marry a boy?" "Dad, yep, when you're old enough." "Daughter, can I marry a girl?" "Dad, yep, when you're old enough." "Daughter, can I marry Soup?" "Dad, no." Daughter runs off crying. My mate just looks at me and says in utter confusion she doesn't even like Soup. I have a patient who is a different animal or fruit every day of the week, and depending on what that is determines how difficult he is going to be today. Blueberry days are good days. The one who told me, "You really make me think." We are friends to this day and have the best conversations. It's the highest compliment for a teacher. I remember when I got A, "Your class is fun because you teach us how to think." The kids were talking about all of their classes and it was sort of a throwaway comment, because they were talking mostly about the classes that frustrated them. It was 11th grade IB. It was the nicest compliment, even though he didn't mean it as one. That's great. I've always thought the mark of a good education isn't teaching people things, it's teaching people how to find things out. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.